Hey guys, this is a gamer, and I'm happy to bring you the first episode of Cat Escapists. So, the first area they have to escape is the construction site. So, here they have two paths to reach the ground from their high platform up in the air. So they can go this way, they can jump from here down to the ladder, then they can jump from the ladder onto the platform. Once they're on the platform, they must move over to here and get the ground food pass, and once they get the food pass, they can go on to the ground. Or they can go this way. They can hop from here onto the tractor. They can hop from the tractor up to here. They can go from here, climb down this, go onto this, jump down. They can eat the food. They can eat the food pass, and once they eat the food pass, they'll have to navigate and jump on down to the ground. Our first contestant is Oreo. He has a big heart under those big eyes and loves to sleep. Here's our contestant now starting in the area, and the only way except the other two ways, the ladder is now knocked down. Our contestant looks like now he is deciding what his next move is. He's figuring out should he go onto the ladder or should he not. And he sticks out a paw and in the end changes his mind and looks and heads back. Okay, now he's had second thoughts, and there he goes, leaps onto the ladder. Now he's trying to figure out what to do from there. He's looking at the next platform, figuring out whether it's too high to jump from the ladder down to the ground, and what does he do? Oh, look at that leap! And he jumps from the ladder, nearly knocking it down onto the next thing, and grabs the ground pass, holding it in his mouth, and now trying to figure out what his next move is. Looking if he can go out the window. No. Looks like he's found another way, hops onto another piece of wood, hops down from that piece of wood, and now is eating his exit pass. Looks like he's found something else to pounce on. So, his time is 5 minutes. Let's see if the next one could do better. Our next contestant is now on the thing, and the ladder is once again being knocked down. She is very quickly taking action, going back, hopping onto the tractor down, looking around her new surroundings, finds the ground path, and looks like is now eating it. And she quickly hops onto the ground with a time of 45 seconds, easily beating Oreo. Our next contestant is Chip, a very sassy cat, and does not mind taking matters to her own hands, and loves finding the perfect place to sleep. So, she's staring off to the distance, our contestant now in her area, and figuring out what her next move is. So, it looks like she needs a nice stretch, and is now staring at the ladder, figuring out whether she should make the jump onto the ladder. And looks like her final decision is not to make the jump, and instead to love on a wall. give that wall a little more love and see what she wants to jump down from there. It's like she's having second thoughts on jumping to the ladder. She looks at it and decides she needs to lay down and get some rest. Oh, and she's looking, seeing the other way, checking it out, seeing whether she's jumped there. And now she's up there, making her way onto the tractor, walking across, and will she jump down? And will she jump down? She's looking down, seeing how far the jump is, deciding whether this is what she'll do. And she jumps. And she looks around, does not see the ground pass, walks over the ground pass, and now looks like she's making her way down to the ground. If she gets on the ground, she will ultimately lose this challenge. And she gets on the ground. This chip with 6 minutes definitely loses.
Today's prize is some cheese. And today's winner is Nemo. And here is your prize.
And we hope you enjoyed today's episode of Cat Escapist. See you guys in the next episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of Cat.